Hey everybody in Facebook land, Dr. Stephanie Remke here with Brain and Body Solutions, and I seem to like to Facebook Live from my house. So I've been working from home today, and I need your help. So I love to lecture, I love to teach classes. I think educating and empowering and informing people is one of the more exciting parts of what I get to do and how I can help, because it's not just about dealing with your brain and your body, it's about dealing with your mind and your consciousness and your spiritual evolution. And that aha moment people get inside their psyche, or when they get something and it causes them to transform their lives through action, that is bliss to me. So Wednesday night, May 3rd, I am a part of a 4-speaker lecture series. It's a mini health summit that's being put on by a good friend of mine, sponsored by multiple people here in Atlanta, Kale Me Crazy, Lupus Kitchen, and Elixinol, the CBD brand that I use and sell right out of my office as well. So I'm speaking at that, and again, I'm one of 4 people, and the topic is, I'm going to read it, Brain and Gut Recovery and Performance Summit. And there's going to be a speaker on CBD oil, cannabis, and how that affects, I think he might be speaking about, the brain specifically, probably the gut as well. There's a naturopath who's going to speak about the gut and how that's the second brain. All these topics we deal with in my office as well, right? And there's going to be a speaker on oxygen therapy, most specifically hyperbaric oxygen. So we talk about oxidative therapies in the office as well, and we use some compressed oxygen when we train. So all these things, we all work together, we're all very synergistic, and they are related. And so for those of you who are still fighting that the gut is so related to the brain, and you don't want to change what you eat, and you don't want to take a supplement, you just want somebody to fix you, might not be the conference for you. But if you've been finally trying to understand more of this and seeing the correlation to when you eat certain things or don't eat certain things, it changes your mood, your behavior, and the way you can think and perform, this is going to be the place to be. So it is in Atlanta. And again, it's Wednesday, May 3rd. So I'm trying to come up with a little lecture for it, right? I could speak endlessly on this topic, but I want to be focused. I have like a 30-minute time window. I totally prefer Q&A. I like small audiences, even though I could speak to a room of 10,000 comfortably, not about nervousness. It's just because I like the relatedness that I get when I have an interactive experience, because I want to give you what you want. I do not want to waste your time, right? So in a smaller audience, I can tell, am I speaking to a mom, a group of moms that have special needs children? Or am I speaking to a bunch of CEOs? Am I speaking to athletes? It helps to know that, because I can direct what I say to that group specifically, so I can be the most helpful to them. So my topic in this summit is neurofeedback and functional neural imaging. So obviously I'm going to talk about what is functional neural imaging. I don't know, should I go into, what is neural imaging at all? Like the difference between structural imaging and functional. I don't know if people don't know what that is, if they don't know what a CT scan is from an MRI scan versus a QEEG. I don't know. Is that important? Do you care? Should I just jump right into what I do? I don't know. What do you guys want to know? So for people who've had questions, who've maybe wanted to call us, who've been to the website, who like the Facebook page, who see an ad, have done a little bit, what have you wanted to know or ask me about neurofeedback, about what it is we do? So it is very specific, QEEG, neurofeedback. Do you have any questions? Like, what does the regular person want to know? Sometimes I forget how to put myself in those shoes, because I've been over and living in this world of information and knowledge for so long, right? So if there's anything you wanted to know, put it in the comment section, and I want to hopefully use that to help inform me as I write this lecture. So I've kind of written it, and I've done a little bit of an outline, and it feels super boring, so I don't like it. I don't know. I always put personality into when I do stuff live, but this is feeling pretty dry, so I don't know how I feel about it right now. So I figured I'd ask you guys. So that's where I'm at. Um, let's see what else. I also put in the comments how you register for this, because let's see. I think everybody's nervous about traffic, but things are going to fill up. That always happens. And it's $15 ahead of time, $25 at the door. I am not sponsoring this. I'm not making any money on it. I'm just here to promote my friends, what we do, how to give people options who don't realize there's other options, that have been told one story from one small group of people who seem to not know that there's so many other ways to recover, that you can have your life back. You can think well again. You can function well again. You can sleep without drugs. Nobody needs to be taking drugs to go to sleep. It's craziness right now. So, anyway, I'm digressing. Help me out. I don't want my thing to be boring. And I want it to be, what you want to know. So, anyway, thanks. Have a good weekend.